Hey everyone! For this video we're going to review how to make PFA. Making PFA requires a lot of care because we're working with intense materials such as paraformaldehyde, so we always wear PPA for this one with emphasis on the mask. We will be using 1x PBS buffer. You'll see I measured out 100 milliliters to work from, but I'll only use about 40 milliliters to start. I pour it in a beaker to put it in the microwave to just warm it up to around 65 degrees Celsius. Now that it's warm, I add a stir bar and place it in a plate. Note that at this point, we're working under the fume hood in the prep room. At this point, you're also going to need a couple more materials. The first is paraformaldehyde powder that you must handle with extreme care. I also have 6 molar HCl, 10N NaOH, and sucrose to make it a sweet PFA. Every tool that I'm going to use that touches this powder will eventually be placed in a Ziploc bag that is labeled for separate disposal. So, I'm going to measure out 4 grams of sucrose and 4 grams of paraformaldehyde, and notice how careful I am. I'm constantly returning the lid as I measure and deep cleaning the space afterwards. So I didn't record the next step since it includes paraformaldehyde powder, but at this point I'm going to begin stirring the solution vigorously by turning on the stirring rod and slowly adding the paraformaldehyde powder. You'll also note that the solution is pretty cloudy now. Now you're going to gradually add a few drops of the NaOH at a time until the solution clears up. So here's where things get tedious. Obviously, after you added all of that super basic NaOH, our solution is going to be basic. Look at that pH stick. We want it to be a pH of 7 though. How do we fix that? We just keep adding HCl until the stick says so. Now, the tediousness comes into play when you add a little bit too much and now you must go back in with the NaOH to fix it. So I'm going to save you guys all of the trauma, but eventually I did get it. And now that we're ready to go, you're going to want to label some 15 milliliter tubes with exactly what you made, which is the 4% PFA and 4% sucrose mixture, as well as the date of when you made it. I always label a bunch of tubes because then we only aliquot about 5 to 10 milliliters per tube. That's because we only use a small portion of the paraformaldehyde at a time, so we don't want to be constantly defrosting and refreezing a ton. Finally, we store it in the freezer. Every video ends as every lab session should, with a good cleanup of your space. With that, thank you guys for watching and good luck in the lab.